Hi, this is Israel, and today we're going to talk about Causative, an English advanced structure that you might find helpful. So, pay attention to these three sentences. In the first one, I'm saying, I cut my hair. When I say I cut my hair, it means that me. I am going to have the scissors or the machine and I'm going to cut my hair like that. Yes, like Britney Spears some years ago. But probably that's not the idea that you want to express. Especially if your native language is Spanish, you might say, well, me corté el cabello. But that doesn't imply always that you did it, but that you went to a place, that you pay some money so that someone else can cut your hair. In that case, in English, we have a structure which is causative. And basically, the structure is to have or to get something done. Let's have a look at the second sentence. I am saying, I have my hair cut. In other words, I paid to someone or someone gave me a service. I didn't cut it myself. Or I can say, I got my hair cut. Basically, these two are the same, just that when we use got, it tends to be a little bit informal. So now the structure, as I already mentioned, is first, you are going to mention the subject, the person that is receiving the service, in this case, me. And then I'm going to use any of these two verbs, have or got, the one that you prefer. And then you are going to say the thing that someone else is fixing you or repairing you or cutting you, or the thing that you are going to be receiving the service on. In this case, my hair. So I'm gonna put it in green. And finally, you are going to mention the action that this person that someone else is doing for you. And the action is going to be in past participle, PP. So basically that's the structure. Let's have a look at other examples. We should remark that in the structure have something done or get something done, it is irrelevant, or it can be obvious or unknown, the person that is doing the service or that is helping us or that we are paying to. The important part is the object and the action itself. Check these examples. Alejandro from IT fixed my computer. In this case, I mean, probably Alejandro is a good person that deserves our respect, but we don't care about Alejandro in this case. The important part is only that my computer now is fixed. I don't care who fixed it. So if I want to say that, I'm going to start, like I told you some minutes ago, first with the person that is receiving the service, in this case me. So I'm going to say I, and then pay attention. The original tense is fixed in past simple. So I'm going to respect the same tense. I had, because the past of have is had. I had, or I got, the one that you prefer. And then what? What was the thing that someone else helped me with? My computer. I have my computer. What's the action? Fixed. And what's the past participle of fixed? Fixed. So, if we go with the structure once again, I have the verb have or got in past simple because we're respecting the same tense. Then we have the thing, the something, and then the verb in past participle, in PP. Now let's have a look at the second one. We have Mrs. Pelos will prepare me some tacos. Mrs. Pelos is the way that we typically say in Mexico to the people or to the señoras that sell tacos and all of that kind of stuff for food. But well, anyway, so here, once again, who is receiving the subject? Me. So, I, and then what's the verb? Have or get. But ojo piojo. Here we have the original tense in future. So I'm going to say I will. We don't change the tense, we respect the tense. I will have, or I will get, in infinitive, because you already saw the other video in which I explained that after will is a modal verb, so you need infinitive. Of course. Then I will have, or I will get, what? Some tacos. And what's the action? Prepare. What's the past participle of prepare? Prepared. With finally. Voila. So once again, I have the verb here, have or get, in the correct tense. I have the thing, and I have the verb in PP, past participle. So here what it's important to remember is that we don't emphasize who did it, just the action, and that we respect the original tense. There is another structure in which we can also mention who did the action, and that is also part of causative, but for that we have another video. So don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a big thumbs up anyway, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much, students. Thank you so much, people that are watching. That's it. Bye. Yeah, I forgot. Also, we can use have and get not only when we are talking about a service or that we are paying something, but also to talk about something bad that happened to us. Not necessarily, obviously we didn't pay for it. So check these two examples. For example, I can say, I had or I got my car stolen. Of course, I didn't pay for it. It's something bad, but I can still use the structure. Or I can say Petra will have or Petra will get her credit card declined. And that is also something very sad, but we can still use the structure. So that's it. Now, bye.